Welcome to New Mexico.
The same. I only wanna know your fate. It's the only sight that makes me feel okay. I only wanted this to last, but you're halfway to Santa Fe.
Alright everyone, welcome to this new vlog. So last vlog, we explored a new western state, Colorado, and this time we're in yet another one, New Mexico. Today we're actually in El Paso, Texas. We flew here just a couple hours ago to start the trip. We're going to be doing a 6-day road trip starting from here all through the state of New Mexico. As you can see, got a beautiful El Paso sunset here. So first full day tomorrow, let's go. Greetings from our first stop of the trip, El Paso. Alright, end of the first day of the trip, and we have officially made it to New Mexico. Now starts the real part of the New Mexico trip. Alright, starting off the first full day in New Mexico at our hotel. Some interesting decor around this hotel. Some New Mexico themed stuff. Today's an exciting first day, and you will see why very soon. What a nice morning here in New Mexico. Before checking out the hotel, we're just exploring this nice courtyard here. As you can see, beautiful sunny day. Alright, so the first main activity of the day, we are at the Organ Mountains outside of Las Cruces, New Mexico, and we're about to start a hike.
Sophia, the sun is setting past my eyes and I can see. Where are the clouds? Gone are the times that they cover me. Oh, but I'm used to the loneliness. I feel at home in the homelessness. I'm so accustomed to the monotone and on my own.
We've been making some good progress along this trail. Not many people here, which is nice. Guess that's what happens in New Mexico. But got some interesting plants here. Like, look at this one. It's got this thing sticking out of it. Huh. Very interesting. Nice trail.
Since you came in the atmosphere, really think that I'm glad you're here. But you came like a meteor, and I don't know if I'll survive. I never had it this kind.
So I'm driving here on this road, and they've just got these big cows grazing freely on the side of the road. No railing, they could easily just go on the road, and here they are. Alright everyone, so even though this is just the first full day of the trip, we are starting off very strong because now we have made it to arguably the most popular attraction in all of New Mexico, White Sands National Park. I think the sand speaks for itself. Very cool. We're going to be here all the way until sunset, so you'll see all the amazing views of this national park.
Yeah.
It's not easy climbing up these sand dunes, but the view, I think, makes it worth it. It is so quiet out here. We have walked all the way out here where no one else has walked, at least as far as we can see. But yeah, just listen for a second how quiet it is. Yeah, I didn't mute the video. That's really how quiet it is. So peaceful and so cool here. Alright, so as beautiful as White Sands is now, what we've really heard is the most beautiful is sunset time. So it is currently about 4:30 or so. We've got half an hour until sunset here. So we came all the way out here because we wanted to find some dunes with no footprints, which we did. So we're gonna wait for sunset and then hopefully take some really cool shots, which you will see very shortly. The sunset has finally arrived. All right, photo shoot complete. The sun has now dipped below the mountains and it is actually freezing here. So we are heading all the way back to the car. This is so cold, but so beautiful. You can do it.
Oh no.
Come down.
Oh no. Oh, I'm excited.
You can do it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
Made it.
Oh my god.
Ending the night with a nice geothermal hot spring. This is in the hotel, by the way, which is pretty convenient. All right, a new day, a new city. We are making a quick stop in this town called Truth or Consequences. Yes, that's actually the town's name. It's a little nice town near the mountains, and here's the hotel we were at last night. We were just leaving the hotel this morning, gonna explore a wildlife area and head over to Albuquerque, which you will see very soon. First step of the day, we're getting some food. But first, wanted to show you this interesting town of Truth or Consequences. See, there's not too much going on, but it's definitely got some character here. Seems like it's from an old century. Oh, and the mountains are nice too. First stop, brunch at this cute little cafe. Alright, we've officially left the little town of Truth or Consequences. And before we hit the road, quick stop here at Elephant Butt Lake State Park, which is a nice little area. Check out the place around. See, not many people yet again, but off to the road. Alright, so we have arrived at the Bosque del Apache Wildlife Refuge, which is supposed to be one of the best places to see migratory birds, among other wildlife. They've got all these wetlands here, and we're starting off at this trail. As you can see, there's some wild grasses and water, and oh, I don't know if you can see, but there is one little bird here. It's actually not that little, but let's see if we can spot some more
I
birds.
believe in lucid memories of dreams that I've known, living in a world of our own. You and I, we were the centerpiece to a story untold, in a life that was made of gold. I keep falling back into the streets of Santa Fe, where you took my hand and led the way. I keep singing all the songs you used to sing.
Well, we have been driving around here for quite a while searching for these birds with no luck. However, we have found where it seems like the real bird party is at. I don't know if you can see back there, but there are a lot of birds. Now we have really made it to the bird party. Check out all these white birds. I think they might be cranes or some sort of other bird. I'm not a bird expert, but they're very cool.
We could be self-destructive sometimes, finding new ways to blow our own minds, running from places when we get tired. And I keep falling back into the streets of Santa Fe.
Well, after another couple hours of driving, we have made it to Albuquerque just in time for this beautiful sunset. Tomorrow night, we're actually going to take a tram up the mountains to get an even better view of the Albuquerque sunset. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. So we are now getting dinner in the famous Sawmill Market in Albuquerque, downtown. And as you can see, it is quite the popular place. Sort of like a food court, but nicer places. And check out what we got. This is after the actual food, of course. Dessert part 2. Look at this cool dessert popsicle. Yes, it is dessert number 2, but we're on vacation, so cut us some slack.
Fatty.
Nice meal at the Sawmill Market. Very nice food court. If you're in Albuquerque, I would recommend. Okay, it is another beautiful sunny day here in New Mexico. And we just got some brunch, and we are now at the Petroglyph National Monument. As you can see, there's a nice hiking trail. I think it's about 1.5 miles. And they've got supposedly 300 to 500 petroglyphs, which are ancient carvings and drawings that the ancestral Pueblo people of the area created. So hopefully we can check those out. Spotted the first petroglyph. Check it out. I think there's another one too. We found a really nice one over here. Check this out. And some more over here. What do you think these symbols mean?
You haven't sent a testament, and I'm held bound. But I only wanna hear your voice. I only wanna hear you say my name. I only wanna be just us, but for you it's not the same. I only wanna know your face. It's the only sight that makes me feel okay.
Really interesting place here. A lot of interesting petroglyphs to take a look at. And the great thing is, there's only a few other people here. As you can see, the trail is quite empty here, which is nice because then you can sort of be on your own and spot the petroglyphs for yourself rather than just looking at what other people are taking a look at. So, would recommend. We are now exploring Old Town Albuquerque, which is a historic place with a lot of these interesting adobe-style buildings and very unique crafts and other shops in the area. So, let's see what they got. Okay, we're here in Old Town and enjoying some coffee here. So how do you like the trip so far?
Really good. Just check out the nice Old Town area behind us. Also excited for the tram tonight.
That's right, Sunset Tram coming soon. Well, we just got off the Sandia Peak Tramway. As you can see, we are very high up here. You can see how far down the tram goes. Yeah, very high. It's very cold and windy up here, but check out these awesome shots of the tram.
Sophia, you've gone and taken all my air. Now I can't breathe. Where are my doubts? You're the only thing that'll ever be sure of. But I'm used to the loneliness. I feel at home in the homelessness. I'm so accustomed to the monotone when on my own. Since you came in the atmosphere.
Alright, well, as I was saying before, we took the Sandia Peak Tramway up here, which is, I think, the most popular attraction in all of Albuquerque. And you can see how high we are up. There's actually snow on the ground, and it is very cold. but we're gonna be here until sunset. And then at sunset, hopefully we can get some amazing views and take the tram down afterward. Now, before it gets to sunset, we've got a little bit of time, so we're checking out this little hiking trail they have up here in the mountains. As you can see, the snow signifies that it is in fact very cold here.
Really think that I'm glad you're here, but you came like a meteor.
The sunset has arrived. Check it out. I tried to take a time lapse, but it was so cold and windy, my hands almost froze. But you can see how beautiful the sunset is.
So we've all survived. I never had it this good. Day trips to Malibu, nightlife in Hollywood.
There's the tram. I gotta take that all the way back down. Well, I told you yesterday it was cold here in New Mexico, right? Well, today is our last full day of the trip and we are in Santa Fe. And as you can see, it is in fact snowing. Yes, today is the coldest day of the trip, but the snow is pretty nice. And we're gonna be exploring some interesting places. Alright, starting off the day in Santa Fe's oldest restaurant, which is the Plaza Cafe since 1905. See, they have a cool clock here. Check out the rest of the place around. Good start to the day. All right, we have made it about an hour northwest of Santa Fe, and our first stop of this day is Bandelier National Monument. As you can see in the cliffs over here, they've got these sort of holes in them, which are actually cliff dwellings, which people made and they lived in. So we're on this trail here and off to explore the monument.
I believe in lucid memories of dreams that I've known, living in a world of our own. You and I be with the centerpiece.
Getting closer to the cliffs here. This trail is quite nice, but quite cold out here, which might explain why there's really not a single other person on this trail, which is nice for us. Very peaceful again.
To a story untold in a life that was made of gold. I keep falling back into the streets of Santa Fe.
Well, we have made it to the cave dwellings. Look, they even have this ladder here. And now we can climb in and see what's on the inside. All right, time to climb up. I'm hoping that neither myself nor this phone gets dropped. Oh, we already found a cave dweller here. Oh, we made it. Oh. Look what's inside.
It's a studio.
It's a studio. Yes, affordable living. Nice.
Santa Fe, where you took my hand and led the way. I keep singing all the songs you used to sing. Now we don't even know where to begin. You wore a little white skirt as you ran through the city, couldn't keep on my shirt. And as the lights went out, you began to shine. You were untouchable. You wore a little white skirt.
Made it to cliff dwelling number 2. This one is an upgrade from the last one. As you can see, we've got 2 bedrooms over here and another over here. So this is a 3-bedroom apartment and it's got a great view out here and convenient access via ladder. Pretty nice.
We could be self-destructive sometimes, finding new ways to blow our own minds, running from places when we get tired.
Alright, really cool place. Nice to check out the unique cave dwellings here at Bandelier. Bandelier National Monument, thumbs up from me. So, we have made it back into the city of Santa Fe, and the next few hours are going to be dedicated to just exploring this nice, interesting city. We are now stopping at the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum. If you didn't know, Santa Fe is very well known for its art, and Georgia O'Keeffe was one of the famous artists from the area. So let's see what the museum has inside.
I can't believe that you're okay with where we are right now. You haven't said a testament.
So we're trying to explore the New Mexico Capitol building, which is actually the oldest capitol. Well, Santa Fe is the oldest capitol in the US, and this is the only round capitol building in the US. Only problem is it's about to close, and we're trying to figure out how to get in. So wish us luck. Alright, so we're going all the way around this round place, trying to get through the doors and figure out which one to get in. We finally found the one, but there's only 10 minutes left before it closes. But the point of visiting is, as you can see, this state capitol is unique because there's all this artwork around. So it's sort of like an art museum in addition to the functioning state capitol building. Let's see what we can find out. Well, we made it in, and it looks like here is where the serious business gets done. Like, you know, me filming my vlog. Alright, successfully visited. I made it out just in time before closing. Pretty cool. After a long day, we're now enjoying some drinking chocolates and physical solid chocolates at Kakawa Chocolate House, which is a famous chocolate house here in Santa Fe. Well, everyone, we've now come to the end of this great trip. We started off in El Paso, Texas, drove all the way up the state of New Mexico to here in Santa Fe. New Mexico is now my 40th state that I've visited, and I can say confidently that I think New Mexico is the most underrated state that I've been to. First of all, they've got a surprisingly high number of cool things to do, especially if you're into hiking or art. Secondly, they've got their own cuisine. It's sort of a spin on the traditional Mexican food, but it's spicy and it's very good. And lastly, the people here in New Mexico are some of the nicest people I have ever seen in any state that I have visited. So for all those reasons, I highly recommend you make a trip to New Mexico. For me, I'm headed off to the airport to go back home, so signing off from here in Santa Fe. I'll see you on the next adventure.
Since you came in the atmosphere, really think that I'm glad you're here, but you came like a meteor, and I don't know if I'll survive.